How's it going, everybody? I'm Kylen Clark. We're Mac's best buddies, you know. It's a good-looking dude right there, man. It's ridiculous, you know. A great man has left us today, but the thing is, he will always be in our presence, and that's for sure. I know for a fact he's watching over us right now, each and every single one of us. He has always been, at least for me. Man, me and this guy, we've been through some shit, man. Really good times, you know, and we've also been through some really rough times together, you know. But I take each and every one, and I remember each and every one of those things, you know. I couldn't even begin to tell you some of the stuff we've done. But, you know, he's my brother, you know. He was my blood brother, you know. He really was. You know, we first started hanging out because we shared the same name, you know, Wesley, you know. And it all pretty much started off right there, you know. We just hit it, man, right away. And man, this guy was so generous. You know, we shared every single thing we owned, literally, like everything we owned. If he had something that I didn't have, he would give it to me, and it worked both ways, you know. So yeah, some of the stuff we shared, but we shared a lot, man. And you know, we knew each other inside and out. You know, we used to say that we were the same person, and we completed each other with what the other didn't have. You know, his soul was just so pure, you know, just so damn pure. He didn't have an ounce of bad in him, you know. He might have done bad things, but it wasn't him, you know. He only did things from his heart every time. You know, he only did things for the goodness of mankind, you know. And people say, you know, the brightest fires always burn out the quickest, you know. Well, this guy was a bonfire, and I definitely know one moth that was attracted to this sucker, you know. But I don't know, man. This is just, you know, I just feel like it hasn't happened yet. You know, I've been in California for a while, and, you know, when I heard about it, I didn't know what to do, you know. I didn't understand. You know, how can someone so great and so young with so much life just be taken from us in the blink of an eye? Especially this guy, you know. It should not have happened like that, you know. But we can only look for what he did and live just as righteous as him, you know. You know, so thank the gods for him, you know. And he was the man who originally pushed me into recovery and sobriety, you know, and I thank God for that, and I thank him for that, you know. Because I probably wouldn't be in this spot today if it wasn't for him, and that's a fact. You know, he will never be forgotten, that's for sure, you know. Wesley Alexander MacCready, I love you and always will. And I wrote a poem for him, so I want to read that to y'all. All right. You slit your hand, then I cut mine. Blood dripping, we slapped our hands together. Now the pact was made, quite divine. An ultimate bond of friendship and love. Forever, forever, forever. I know it sounds like a long time, but this test we will pass. Put that on a fine line. Is this a dream? Is this not real? Please wake me up soon. I don't know how to deal. What is it that I should feel? Wow, I miss your mom's cooking. Now she know how to make some hungry boy meals. Fruit pizza, ganache, and smoked salmon galore. Please, oh please, Liz, more, more, more. Oh man, I can taste it like it was just yesterday. At your party in 6th grade is when we started to say how much this friendship was growing. It was the way. An unstoppable force, I think, no one could sway. Or was it double trouble now, put into play? Holy Ghost, we got into some hot water. But always curing any problem with some doses of laughter. And I mean some heavy, heavy doses. We did have a prescription after all. And after we renewed that subscription, we had a ball. Sometimes taking some rather large falls. Go big or go home is always our mentality. Trying to escape our lives or the actual reality. We listen to no one, not even ourselves. Privatizing space for our own private hells. This lesson you learn quicker, listening to the bells. Dropping so fast and much too soon. You got out in the blink of an eye, no longer a goon. I was the fool trying to find relief in a spoon. But, you came back, just for a checkup, a lookup, just to see what's up. Guess who was the one cooking up? We went to El Sabor, I a burrito, and you a strawberry ice cream cone, talking about people, places, things, and who was really alone. You said you had never seen me cry. Well, guess what? You're that kind of guy who was always there for me, I cannot lie. It's just you leaving was much too sudden. I wanted you all for myself. I was the glutton. The next step for us, I knew, was the gunning. Our hands, sticking people up, only worrying about our ends. There was a part of me that left that day, also something I gained as well. You gave me the strength to do things on my own and learn not to dwell. The push I needed was given to me from the hand above. All I had to do was ask for help. This was shown. How were you so amazing? How could you have known? Oh, that's right. Together as one we have grown. Just having you a part of my life, I couldn't ask for more. You are the make of a legend, untold lore. Your tale doesn't end here, that's for sure. The journey continues for you, always adding new chapters. You told the righteous story, and that's what matters. A virtuous warrior, forevermore, till the very end. Your wonderful soul and spirit, I know you send, perhaps to lend, to the weaker willed which you always led, always fed, giving away and sacrificing all your bread. To the extreme, sorry. To the extreme that giveth and taketh away. The way you lived your life is an inspiration, I must say. Never in the negative, only positive days. Sometimes everyone was left in a haze. But that used to be because of the blaze. I know you're up there looking down on us, a part of the sun rays. So many times I thought you'd be back. Was it just a phase? You were always there, though. Your family was my family, and mine was yours. Whether anyone liked it or not, we will never know. I'll never forget you, Super Mac Doggy Dog. You're always the one with the light to carry me through my fog. Changing lives and breaking down barriers. We always had a competition to see who was hairier. You made an impact on everyone like no other. So long for now, but I'll be seeing you soon, my brother. Never forget, never forget, never forget. MACWAM, you are a true friend.